If you're noticing your hairbrush holding more strands than usual, or perhaps your part line seems just a touch wider under the bathroom lights, you're experiencing something deeply personal that many women navigate in silence. It's not simply about aesthetics. For many, it's about recognizing the woman looking back from the mirror, a reflection of their vitality. While it's commonly assumed that hair thinning after a certain age is an inevitable part of the aging process, a straightforward biological decline, the full picture is often more nuanced, revealing an interplay of factors that can be proactively addressed. What if I told you that the key to supporting your hair's resilience, promoting a healthier follicular cycle, and encouraging more robust growth might not be found in expensive treatments, but rather in a set of readily available, biologically synergistic compounds that can integrate seamlessly into your morning routine? This isn't about magical solutions, but rather an understanding of overlooked internal mechanisms that, when supported, can create a more favorable environment for hair vitality. We're talking about fostering an internal ecosystem where your hair follicles can genuinely thrive, moving beyond a prolonged resting phase that often leads to noticeable thinning. Stay with me here because this part matters. The path to supporting fuller, healthier hair involves understanding how foundational cellular processes and nutrient delivery systems can become compromised over time, and how specific, targeted nutritional support can help recalibrate them. When women transition through certain life stages, particularly as they move beyond 60, the body undergoes a series of complex physiological adjustments. These shifts can collectively present new challenges for hair follicle health, often leading to the progressive thinning many women observe. One significant factor is the substantial decrease in circulating estrogen levels post-menopause. Estrogen plays a vital role in extending the anagen, or growth, phase of the hair cycle, and its decline can mean follicles spend less time actively producing hair, shifting prematurely into resting and shedding phases. Simultaneously, the body's microcirculation, particularly to the scalp, can become less efficient with age. This reduction in blood flow means a diminished supply of essential oxygen and vital nutrients to the hair follicles, essentially starving them of the resources they need to perform their energy-intensive work. Furthermore, a natural age-related increase in low-grade systemic inflammation can also impact the delicate follicular environment. This chronic inflammatory state can impair cellular function within the scalp, effectively signaling follicles to slow down or even cease production. The cumulative effect of these interconnected biological shifts, hormonal recalibration, circulatory changes, and inflammatory responses, creates a less than optimal environment for sustained hair growth. The common experience of a ponytail feeling less substantial, a wider visible part, or increased scalp visibility under bright lighting directly reflects these internal changes. Addressing this complexity effectively involves working with the body's innate systems, providing the critical support necessary to optimize cellular function. What you introduce into your body can have a profound systemic impact that extends directly to your hair's resilience. Let's explore how to fundamentally support your hair follicles from within, starting with a crucial structural protein. We begin with something many of you might associate primarily with skin health: collagen peptides. While widely recognized for their benefits to dermal elasticity and hydration, collagen is, in fact, a foundational building block for healthy hair, a role that becomes increasingly important as we age. Your hair itself is predominantly composed of a protein called keratin. To synthesize this keratin, your body requires a specific array of amino acids, the molecular units that link together to form proteins. Collagen peptides are particularly rich in amino acids such as glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline, which are precisely the types your body may struggle to produce in sufficient quantities as metabolic process is slow. Think of your hair follicles as highly specialized construction crews, continuously working to build new hair strands. If keratin is the finished product, collagen supplies the critical raw materials. Without an adequate, consistent supply of these specific amino acids, it's akin to asking those construction workers to build a structure without sufficient lumber or bricks. Their capacity for efficient, robust production is inherently limited. Clinical research has begun to illuminate collagen's direct impact on hair health, especially in the context of aging. For instance, a notable study published in the Journal of Drugs and Dermatology in 2020 documented tangible improvements. This research highlighted how women supplementing daily with collagen peptides observed measurable increases in hair thickness and significant reductions in hair shedding over a 6-month period. Importantly, the participants made no other significant changes to their routines, underscoring the independent impact of collagen supplementation. This is where this becomes clinically important. The consistent provision of these specific amino acids helps to reinforce the structural integrity and productive capacity of the hair follicle from the inside out. One of the practical advantages of collagen peptides is their ease of integration into your daily life. Unlike standard collagen, peptides are enzymatically hydrolyzed, meaning they are pre-broken down into smaller, more bioavailable molecules. This ensures they dissolve completely and effortlessly in hot liquids such as your morning coffee without altering texture or creating clumps. Most high-quality collagen peptides are also virtually tasteless, though some may impart a subtle creaminess. To incorporate this, simply add approximately 1 scoop, typically around 10 grams of unflavored collagen peptides, to your hot coffee and stir for about 15 seconds until it has fully dissolved. The consistency of this practice is paramount. Your body requires a steady, daily influx of these amino acids to support the ongoing cyclical process of hair growth. Many individuals adopt a sporadic approach to supplementation, taking it for a few days, then pausing, then resuming. This intermittent supply falls short of meeting the sustained nutritional demands of continuously active hair follicles. Visualize it like nurturing a garden. Consistent daily watering yields vibrant growth, whereas irregular hydration leads to wilting. By making it a consistent ritual, perhaps by placing your collagen container right next to your coffee maker each evening, you establish a powerful visual cue that reinforces daily adherence. Within approximately 8 to 12 weeks of consistent daily use, many women report a noticeable reduction in hair shedding, observing less hair in their brush, in the shower drain, and on their pillow. By 4 to 6 months, it's not uncommon to start seeing the emergence of new, finer hairs along the hairline or within previously thinned areas, signaling a revitalization of follicular activity. This vital structural support from collagen peptides is often amplified when combined with our next component. Equally relevant in optimizing cellular support is a specialized fatty acid known as MCT oil, or medium-chain triglycerides. This isn't just any coconut oil. MCTs are unique fatty acids, often derived from coconuts, that are metabolized differently by the body, offering distinct advantages for cellular health, including the highly metabolic cells of the hair follicle. Firstly, MCTs are known to enhance the overall absorption of nutrients within the digestive system. This means that the valuable amino acids from the collagen you've just consumed can be assimilated and utilized more efficiently by your body, directly benefiting your hair follicles. Secondly, MCTs play a role in supporting healthy microcirculation, which includes the delicate network of blood vessels supplying your scalp. Improved blood flow ensures that a richer supply of oxygen and crucial nutrients reaches each hair follicle. This is often an overlooked internal factor, the efficiency of nutrient delivery. Thirdly, and perhaps most significantly for hair health, MCTs provide a remarkably clean-burning, direct source of energy for your cell's mitochondria, the powerhouses responsible for generating cellular energy. Hair follicle cells are among the most metabolically active cells in the entire body, demanding a continuous, high supply of energy to sustain the rapid division and differentiation required for hair production. As we age, mitochondrial function can naturally decline, leading to a state where follicle cells may effectively run out of gas. MCT oil serves as a readily available alternative fuel source, bypassing some of the typical metabolic pathways and directly fueling these energy-intensive processes. Research from institutions like Johns Hopkins University has delved into how medium-chain triglycerides support cellular energy production in aging tissues. Studies, such as one published in the journal Nutrients in 2021, have showcased how MCTs can significantly improve mitochondrial energy output in aging cells. Scientists hypothesize that this energetic boost extends directly to hair follicle cells, helping to maintain their vigorous activity. Incorporating MCT oil into your coffee is straightforward, yet a specific technique can optimize its benefits. Begin with 1 teaspoon of MCT oil. Add it directly to your coffee alongside your collagen peptides. The key next step involves emulsification. Utilize a small frother, an immersion blender, or vigorously shake it in a sealed thermos. This process disperses the oil evenly throughout the coffee, creating a creamy, luxurious texture. Simply stirring may leave the oil floating on the surface, which is less ideal for absorption and palatability. Many individuals find that combining MCT oil with a small amount of grass-fed butter or ghee further enhances this creamy consistency, resulting in a rich, satisfying beverage that not only supports your hair follicles but can also promote sustained satiety. A small caution for those new to MCT oil: initiate with just 1 teaspoon daily and maintain this dosage for at least 3 to 5 days. MCT oil, if introduced too rapidly or in excessive amounts, can sometimes cause temporary digestive upset, such as loose stools, as your body adapts. After this initial adjustment period, if well tolerated, you may gradually increase to 1 tablespoon daily. Most women find that 1 tablespoon provides the optimal balance of hair health benefits without unwanted gastrointestinal effects. The combined foundational support from collagen peptides and MCT oil represents an approach many practitioners are now suggesting, particularly before considering more invasive or pharmaceutical options. Yet, our next edition supercharges this foundation in a truly remarkable way. Now, this is where it gets interesting: a common kitchen spice that performs a remarkable feat for aging hair follicles. Cinnamon, specifically. The active compound within cinnamon, cinnamaldehyde, is responsible for its distinctive aroma and flavor, but it also possesses a crucial physiological action. It robustly stimulates blood circulation. When blood flow to the scalp is enhanced, your hair follicles receive an accelerated delivery of oxygen, a richer supply of essential nutrients, and, crucially, a more efficient transport of those hair-building amino acids derived from the collagen you're consuming. Imagine your scalp as a meticulously cultivated garden. Even with the highest quality soil and seeds, if the vital irrigation system fails to deliver water consistently, growth will be stifled. In this analogy, blood circulation is that essential irrigation system for your hair follicles. As we age, the efficiency of microcirculation naturally diminishes throughout the body, including the delicate vascular network of the scalp, contributing significantly to age-related hair thinning. Cinnamon offers a natural strategy to counteract this circulatory slowdown. Research, including studies from institutions like the University of Texas, has investigated cinnamon's effects on microcirculation and tissue vitality. A study published in the Journal of Cosmetic Dermatology in 2018 demonstrated that cinnamon extract significantly improved localized blood flow and stimulated cellular activity within follicle cells in aging tissue models. These promising findings have led some dermatologists to incorporate cinnamon supplementation into recommendations for patients experiencing age-related hair challenges. The beauty of adding cinnamon to your coffee lies in its seamless integration. Many already appreciate its warmth and flavor profile, making this not feel like a medicinal chore, but rather a delightful enhancement to a familiar ritual. Add approximately half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon to your coffee. For deeper infusion, consider adding it to your coffee grounds before brewing. If you're utilizing the collagen and MCT oil method, cinnamon integrates beautifully into the frothy, creamy mixture after emulsification. The fat content from MCT oil or added cream helps carry cinnamon's beneficial compounds effectively throughout your system. Here's what often gets overlooked. Beyond its circulatory benefits, cinnamon also plays a role in stabilizing blood sugar levels. For many women over 60, maintaining balanced glucose levels is a significant health consideration. Stable blood sugar translates to more consistent energy throughout the day, preventing those mid-morning energy dips and, importantly, helping to mitigate systemic inflammatory responses. Remember, chronic low-grade inflammation is a primary driver of progressive hair thinning. By helping to reduce this internal inflammatory burden, cinnamon contributes to an overall healthier internal environment where hair growth can flourish. Some might inquire about the distinction between Ceylon, true cinnamon, and cassia cinnamon. Ceylon is generally preferred as it contains lower levels of coumarin, a compound that can be problematic in very high doses. However, at the modest half teaspoon daily intake discussed here, both varieties are generally considered safe and effective. For sustained daily use over many months, Ceylon might be a marginally better long-term choice. The synergy among collagen for structural building blocks, MCT oil for cellular energy and nutrient absorption, and cinnamon for circulatory enhancement creates a robust foundation. But there's one more addition that many specialists consider the most impactful for truly resetting follicular health. The final, and arguably most critical component in this synergistic blend is turmeric, specifically its highly potent active compound, curcumin. This is where many people are surprised. Turmeric stands as one of the most extensively researched natural anti-inflammatory compounds in nutritional science, and as we've discussed, inflammation is a central antagonist in the context of age-related hair thinning. However, turmeric's benefits extend beyond general systemic inflammation to target the hair follicle directly. It exhibits a remarkable ability to modulate follicular inflammation at a cellular level. hair follicles operate in a continuous cyclical pattern: growth, anagen, regression, catagen, rest, telogen, and then shedding before initiating a new growth phase. Chronic inflammation, however, disrupts this delicate cycle, effectively pushing more follicles into extended resting and premature shedding phases, while simultaneously impeding their return to the active growth phase. Over time, this leads to an increasing number of follicles remaining dormant, manifesting as the progressive thinning rather than abrupt hair loss. Turmeric helps to recalibrate this cycle by calming the inflammatory signals that surround each follicle. Researchers at Harvard Medical School have profoundly studied curcumin's effects on cellular aging processes. In compelling research published in Phytotherapy Research in 2020, scientists demonstrated that curcumin supplementation improved overall follicle health and even contributed to increased hair density in aging subjects. The underlying mechanisms are multifaceted. Curcumin actively reduces the expression of inflammatory cytokines, enhances the body's natural antioxidant capacity within cells, and supports healthy cell division within the follicle. In practical terms, this means turmeric actively helps to wake up dormant follicles, encouraging them back into an active growth phase, and crucially, helps to prolong the anagen phase of existing active follicles. The primary challenge with incorporating turmeric, however, is its inherently low bioavailability. Your body does not readily absorb curcumin efficiently on its own. This is where a simple, yet profoundly effective kitchen trick transforms its efficacy. Black pepper contains a compound called piperine, which has been scientifically shown to enhance curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. To integrate turmeric into your coffee, begin with approximately a quarter teaspoon of ground turmeric. Crucially, add a tiny pinch of freshly ground black pepper, perhaps an eighth of a teaspoon, and mix these two together first. Then, add this potent mixture to your coffee along with your collagen, MCT oil, and cinnamon. Turmeric possesses a distinct, earthy, slightly bitter flavor profile that may not appeal to everyone initially in coffee. This is precisely why your preparation method is so important. If you're creating that frothy, creamy texture with MCT oil and perhaps a touch of butter or cream, the richness of the mixture helps to beautifully balance turmeric's unique tastes. Many women find that a small addition of natural sweetener, such as a tiny touch of honey or stevia, can make the combination truly delicious. This combination is often affectionately dubbed golden hair coffee due to the beautiful, vibrant hue turmeric imparts. The taste often becomes an acquired and anticipated pleasure, especially once you begin to observe its visible benefits. One important practical note: turmeric can stain. Be mindful when using light-colored cups, countertops, and clothing, and rinse your coffee cup promptly after finishing. This minor inconvenience is a small trade-off for its profound benefits. The truly powerful aspect of combining all four of these additions lies in their distinct yet complementary mechanisms of action, creating a holistic, multi-pronged approach rather than relying on a single pathway. You are not merely addressing one facet of hair thinning. You are orchestrating a comprehensive symphony of cellular support. You are supplying the critical protein building blocks with collagen. You are fueling cellular energy production and enhancing nutrient absorption with MCT oil. You are boosting essential circulation to the follicles with cinnamon. And critically, you are actively reducing the chronic inflammation that often sabotages healthy hair growth with turmeric. This integrated strategy is why so many women are experiencing tangible improvements when single supplement approaches have fallen short. Your morning routine is thus transformed into a highly effective hair support protocol, subtly disguised as a satisfying, delicious coffee ritual. Let's outline precisely how this integrated morning ritual can unfold. First, brew your coffee as you normally would. While it's brewing, gather your prepared ingredients: 1 scoop of collagen peptides, roughly 10 grams, 1 teaspoon of MCT oil to begin, with a gradual increase to 1 tablespoon as your body adjusts half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and 1/4 teaspoon of ground turmeric meticulously mixed with a small pinch of freshly ground black pepper. Once your coffee is ready, pour it into a large mug or thermos. Add your collagen peptides first, stirring thoroughly for about 15 seconds until they are completely dissolved. Next, introduce your MCT oil. If you choose to incorporate a small amount of grass-fed butter or ghee, add approximately 1 teaspoon at this stage. Now add your cinnamon, followed by your pre-mixed turmeric and black pepper blend. The crucial final step involves vigorous emulsification. Utilize a nope frother, an immersion blender, or seal your thermos securely and shake vigorously for 30 seconds. The goal is a completely integrated, frothy texture. The result should be a creamy, golden-hued coffee with a delicate foam on top. Consume this beverage every single morning, ideally within an hour of waking, when your body's digestive and absorptive capacities are often highly receptive. Establishing this as an unwavering, consistent ritual is paramount for a sustained biological response. Consistency, in this context, truly is everything. Your hair follicles require a steady, daily supply of these supportive nutrients. Think of this as fulfilling a precise biological prescription directly from your kitchen, rather than a pharmacy. Let's talk about realistic expectations as biological processes unfold on their own timeline. Hair growth is a notoriously slow process. The hair you currently see on your head is a reflection of what was occurring within your body and follicles several months ago. Similarly, the beneficial changes you initiate today will take time to manifest visibly. Here's a typical progression many women observe. In the initial 2 to 4 weeks, visible changes in your hair are unlikely. However, you might begin to notice subtle systemic shifts, such as improved energy levels, enhanced mental clarity attributed to the MCT oil, and more stable blood sugar regulation from the cinnamon. These are encouraging indicators that the nutrients are actively integrating into your body's systems. Between weeks 4 and 8, the first palpable change for many is a noticeable reduction in hair shedding. Monitor your hairbrush, shower drain, and pillowcase. You might observe a 30 to 50% decrease in the amount of hair lost. This signifies that your follicles are maintaining their growth phase for longer periods. Between weeks 8 and 16, it's common for women to start seeing baby hairs fine, short hairs emerging along the hairline, temples, and in areas that previously thinned. These are true new growths, evidence that previously dormant follicles are re-engaging. They will initially resemble peach fuzz, but will gradually thicken and lengthen. By months 4 to 6, a measurable improvement in overall hair density is often apparent. Your ponytail may feel more substantial, and your part line less pronounced, contributing to noticeably improved volume and fullness. This is often when family and friends begin to comment on your hair's healthier appearance. After 6 months of consistent daily practice, you should experience substantial, meaningful improvement. The extent of this improvement will naturally vary based on your individual biology and the initial severity of hair thinning. While some women experience significant density restoration, others achieve moderate but deeply appreciated improvements. In cases where minimal improvement is observed, it often signals an underlying medical condition such as thyroid dysfunction or severe nutritional deficiency, necessitating consultation with a qualified medical professional. A common question arises, is this a lifelong commitment? The reality is that maintaining the benefits of optimal follicular support requires ongoing nutritional input. If you cease providing your follicles with these crucial proteins, healthy fats, circulatory enhancers, and anti-inflammatory compounds, your hair will, over several months, gradually revert towards its previous state. However, many women, after 6 to 12 months of consistent adherence to the full protocol, find they can sustain their results with a slightly modified regimen, perhaps utilizing the additions 4 to 5 days per week instead of daily. The financial investment required is remarkably modest when compared to many alternatives. A high-quality collagen peptide supplement typically costs between $30 and $40 and provides a month's supply. MCT oil is generally $15 to $20 per bottle, lasting several weeks. Cinnamon and turmeric are inexpensive pantry staples. Even purchasing all items fresh, your initial investment would be less than $75, with ongoing monthly costs remaining under $50. Contrast this with prescription hair loss medications, which can exceed $100 to $100 monthly, or clinical procedures like platelet-rich plasma injections, which involve investments of thousands of dollars. This approach offers an accessible, affordable, and achievable pathway for virtually any woman committed to supporting her hair health. To maintain consistency, consider these practical tips. Set a recurring reminder on your phone for the first 2 weeks until the routine becomes an ingrained habit. Prepare all your ingredients the night before, minimizing any friction in your morning schedule. Keep a small notebook or use a calendar to track each day you complete your golden hair coffee. Seeing a visual streak of consistent effort can be remarkably motivating. Critically, take progress photos of your hair every 2 weeks. Capture multiple angles and consistent lighting. Hair changes are inherently gradual, and it's easy to overlook subtle improvements over time. These photos provide objective evidence of progress, offering crucial motivation during the initial weeks when visible changes are still emerging. Remember that this regimen extends far beyond just hair. The very actions you take to support your hair follicles contribute synergistically to your overall systemic well being. Collagen comprehensively supports joint mobility, skin integrity, gut lining health, and bone density. MCT oil bolsters cognitive function and sustains energy levels. Cinnamon aids in maintaining healthy blood sugar dynamics and reduces systemic inflammation throughout the body. Turmeric offers broad protection against age-related cognitive decline and supports healthy joint function. You are not merely focusing on hair. You're making a comprehensive investment in healthy aging across multiple physiological systems. Small, consistent actions, when compounded daily, yield profound and lasting change. The simple act of preparing your golden hair coffee tomorrow morning might seem insignificant in isolation, but multiply that commitment by 30 days, 90 days, 180 days, and you're creating a powerful trajectory towards enhanced vitality. Give your body the time it needs to respond, trust in the biological process, and remain consistently dedicated. If you found this information valuable and empowering, please take a moment to hit that like button. Consider subscribing to this channel to ensure you receive future insights into women's health and healthy aging strategies. I'd love to hear from you. In the comments below, share which of these 4 additions you're most eager to incorporate, and feel free to share your age and location so we can continue to build a supportive community. This information could be transformative for another woman you know, so please share this video widely. Thank you for watching, and here's to cultivating healthier, fuller, and more resilient hair at every stage of life. This content is educational only and not medical advice. For persistent concerns, consult a qualified professional.